Testing, testing. Yes, there is a pause button so I can walk away and work on something. So let's see, I can hit. Good, I'm back. Good afternoon. This is Crystal with Crystal's Creations and Crystal Creations Wyckoff. I wanted to let y'all know I just started a group on Facebook called Crystal's Creations with an H. I'll get that glare. Sorry. Is that light too bright back there? Probably. Maybe I should turn that off. Probably. Yeah, probably. So I will be right back. Let me step off camera for a minute. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Okay. So, as I was saying, I have a Facebook group called Crystal's Creations, and I had a page, or still do, but I will be deleting my Crystal's Creations at Passion Pots Facebook page. So that will be obsolete here in the next couple of days. I will be deleting that page once I get all of my cards off of there and everything. And I will be putting everything onto my group, including my links. My affiliate links will also go in my group as well. That's okay because it's my group. I'm the admin of my group, so I will put my links in my group. So anyways, all my affiliate links will go in my group. So I think that will work better over there as well. So I thought I would let you know. I will post the link to my Crystal's Creations group so that you guys can find it off of here. And we could probably make another card. I keep getting all these crazy emails like stay safe, avoid scams, and all that. But it's like, I don't need all that. So, but anyways, so let's do a video and get all that started, shall we? So we are going to play with some stencils I bought. And this is actually inspired by none other than Simon Hurley. Because one of his new releases was a hot air balloon. And I thought, I have a stencil that's a hot air balloon. I have two of them actually. So we're going to play with these. And I'm going to get creative by using stencils. So that is what we're going to do. So bear with me as I get some supplies ready, okay? So I'll get some stuff ready off air. Okay, I'm back. So now that I realize that this video has a pause button, I could have paused yesterday several times, and we could have cut that video yesterday down by several minutes. But I did not realize that it had a pause button. So without further ado, we are going to put you guys down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay? Okay. Alright, so here's my paper. We're going to take our purple tape. Okay. So this is what I do. Oh, come on. Be sticky for me today. No, you don't. Seems like this roll just never gets empty. I won this in a contest, and it just never gets empty. It seems like it just keeps getting fuller and fuller. Then it works. It doesn't rip my paper or anything, but it doesn't stay sticky for long. It's only good for about maybe 1 to 2. So I stick that on my glass table. Make sure you guys can see that. Okay, so I'm going to go with the biggest hot air balloon. Okay. So I'm going to go sideways. And I picked out 4 colors. So I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to go with a blue, we're going to actually go with his new blue that I have, that I recently got, and that's Breakup Blue. So we're going to do that color, and then we're going to do Piggyback Pink. So we're going to do that as well. And I don't know how I got green on my Piggyback brush, but what I did is I got these off of Amazon with my $10 gift card. And I decided to take all these brushes, and I had more than enough to label all 11 of my Simon Hurley dye ink pad inks, to label these. So I just took my label maker and labeled them. So that was kind of cool. So I had more than enough. I didn't quite have the correct colors per se to label each one with the correct color, but at least I had almost the correct blue colors. Like this one was a lighter blue, so I got Breakup Blue, and then this one of course was the darkest blue, so it got Midnight Snack. So that's what I kind of like about that one. And then of course Prom Queen unfortunately got one of the redder ones, so, but you know, that's okay, it's all right. But I have decided that I just don't like mixing all of my pinks or all of my blues all the time. I will, although with my smaller Tim Holtz ink cubes, I will save this for those though, so I will continue to use that for those. So that is what this will be used for, but other than that I will not be using this for the most of the time. So, but it's just that is just getting too hard for me to use. So let's go ahead, and I am going to use this other paper that I already have ink on from yesterday. Okay, and I'm going to use it for a mask to where I don't want to get other colors on. Okay, and actually I need to tape my stencil down or we're going to have mega issues. So let's go ahead and get that taped down. So we already got our laundry done for today. We got our house cleaning done for today. I still have to go outside and decorate for, do a little bit of Halloween decorating, but I'll do that after this video. I just want to get this video in real quick. I'm trying so hard to get my 50 hours logged in so that I can get monetized. You know. Okay, and then let's get another piece over here on the cardstock. I just use little pieces of my purple tape, but it's like this big roll that I got, or it seems like a big roll, but it's not getting small. It seems like it's getting bigger and bigger every time I use it. It's like growing, it seems like. But I like it. But I am going to try and get some of that Ranger green stuff and try that and see how I like it compared to the Thermo Web. This is Thermo Web purple tape. And I'll compare it to the two and see which one I like better. So, but I don't know. I think it's because I live a mile high up and certain tapes are just not as sticky versus others. And this Thermo Web tape only lasts for about 1 or 2 uses, and then that's it. So it's only good for, yeah, only good for 1 or 2, and that's boom, done. So we're gonna use our Breakup Blue, and this is a really pretty blue. I really like it. And I don't think I have a Tim Holtz blue that's similar to this or not. I can't remember. I might, actually, I'd have to look, but actually I don't think I do because I've compared all my colors. I need to do a new swatch ink color thing again because I'm behind in my swatch colors. Okay, let's not do the arrow. So now I'm gonna do part of this, the bottom of the, where they stand inside the basket of the hot air balloon. So I'm just gonna lightly so this is the basket. And I'm watching my brush very carefully because I don't want to get on this other arrow, which I think I may have just did. Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, crap. Oh, I did. Oh, Pooterville. I should have put a piece of paper on this arrow and I wasn't thinking. I did get a tiny piece of hair of a piece of blue right there. Oh, well, we just might have to make that part of the sky, you know? Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to croak on you. I swallowed some air. Okay, so now we're going to take our... Oh, I didn't stop you, did I? We're still going good. So now we're going to take Piggyback, which this is the only one that I have a ink refill for, because when I got this one in the mail last year, it was dead when I got it in the mail. There was no life in it at all. I mean, it was dried up. So I sent them an email. I sent customer service an email and I said, my Piggyback ink pad came to me with no life in it. So they sent me an ink refiller for it free of charge, which I thought was nice of them to do. So actually, let's do this very carefully. There, that'll work. So now we're going to do the rest of the hot air balloon. And I still have lots of ink refiller, plenty of it in here, and I haven't had to put any in here since I put some in here. I think it just needed a charge or something. But I'm thinking... And I love these brushes because they're bendable. They're flexible and bendable, which is nice. So this project I'm working on is inspired none other than by good old Simon Hurley. Okay, stay. So I ink with my left hand because I am a lefty. So I ink and write with my left hand. Okay. But I cut with my right hand. So when I was in school, in kindergarten back in the day, back in let's say back in 1977, Let's see if some young ones can figure that math out. Sometimes I can't even figure that math out. It seems like so long ago. But that was a long time ago. I'm going to take a little bit of prom queen. And I'm going to go in. Yeah, I haven't even used this one yet. And we're going to go just add a little bit at the top. Add some blending colors in here a little bit. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty. That's pretty. And then I'm going to add a little bit at the bottom. Ooh, that looks kind of pretty. I like that. But my kindergarten teacher, way back then, let's see, I'm 50. I can't do the math in my head. I told you I'm not very good with math or with numbers. But back then, teachers kind of forced the kids in the class, if they were left-handed, they tried to force you to become right-handed. And I was one of them. I believe, the only left-handed person in my class. And she tried, and I was asking her, I was looking for a pair of left-handed scissors. Because back then, I cut left-handed. I did everything left-handed. And all she really had was right-handed scissors. And she was trying to force me to become right-handed. And when I told my daddy that, I went home and I told my daddy, I said, Daddy, my teacher, Mrs. Osborne, or whatever her name was at the time, she tried to force me to become left-handed. She didn't like it that I'm right-handed. My daddy, oh, he blew a gasket. He was like, no teacher is going to force my daughter to be right-handed. She was born to be a lefty, and a lefty she's going to be. He was not, So, yeah, he was not going to have that at all. So now, since then, finding left-handed scissors, it's been difficult in these day and age. Okay, so now I'm going to get my other stencils out here. So I use these Dollar Tree clippies to clip some of my stencils, like from Simon Hurley's. I group his together. Well, his and Gina K's. I keep theirs together. So this is a Gina K Japanese fizz stencil. So I have this one, the Scene Builder. I love this one. So when he was showing that yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, I got that one. And then the Bubble Wrap. I love this one too. And then the Powwow. And then I have this one too. This one is another good one. Another good one is a birthday cake, or you can even use it for a wedding cake. You can use that one too to make a wedding cake or birthday cake. It's got all kinds of scene builders. We should play with this someday. I haven't really played with this one much, but it is a layering one because it does come with a mask thing here. Now that I know how to play with it, I'm going to have to play with it, and I guess we'll have to do a video on a cake, stacked cake, do a layered cake. So, but not today, though. So, we'll do that in another video. So, but now we're going to take the hot air balloon, the stencil off. Again, I got these, stencils at Dollar Tree. And they're actually pretty good quality. I was kind of impressed. So I actually like them. So definitely going to keep them. They're actually doing pretty good. And I actually got a stamp set from Dollar Tree, a llama stamp set. Oh, I really did go out of the lines. I don't know how I did that. Darn it. Really bad. Ugh. Oh, well. Well, do we want to put... I'm not going to use the scene builder yet. I'm not going to do Japanese fizz. Let's do, since this is a Simon Hurley inspired card, I'm going to add a little bit of bubble wrap, I think, or powwow. Let's add some powwow. Don't know if I want to add bubble wrap. And this is where the midnight blue is going to come in hand. So let's tape this down. I didn't know I got pink ink on the outside of that. Congrats. Okay, so this is where I'm going to line this up to here. We're just going to put extra paper over, and then I'm going to put, I don't know, this one, since this one already has ink on it, put this one the outside, and then I'm going to take this one and we're just going to go like so. I mean, I have some Gina K masking stuff, but, or, you know what, let's just cut this in half. I don't want to waste all my cardstock. Okay, just this way I don't make any more messes. That way I kind of try and stay on the paper and I don't go overboard. Okay, got that taped together. I'm not going to put any on the basket. So how about if we just cover the basket too? There. I mean, I guess it's okay if we get a little bit on the basket. For the most part, I don't want to make a mess. Okay. All right. Now let's take our midnight snack. Whoa! That was close. Okay. Now, I'm going to hold the paper, and we're going to add, we're going to try and stay on the balloon, and we're going to add some decorations. Okay. Trying to, without going off too much. This is where I'm just going to dab a little bit. Trying to be careful Okay. This is not a very big hot air balloon, so I think we're going to call that good. Okay? All right. Now, okay, let's see what that looks like. So let's just lift this up. Then you guys can see my mistake. So there is that. Okay. So I'm going to put you guys on pause for a minute. Okay. Just for a moment. Okay, well, I put this other stuff away and get out my other colors that I need, okay? Okay, we are back. Got all my next round of stuff ready. Make sure you guys can all see this paper. Yep. And see ink. So my next round of ink, I got fake plant. Okay. I have Tim Holtz Distress Ink Prize Ribbon. That's for the sky. Okay, for the grass, so we're going to do fake plant. And we're going to do Distress Oxide, Shabby Shutters for our grass. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of mix for the sky. We're doing Prize Ribbon. And we're going to do Salvage Patina because I love that shade of blue. And then for the sun, we're going to do Gina K's Tangerine Twist for the sun. So we're mixing all kinds of stuff together, and I hope I didn't accidentally put that stencil back in the stencil box, and I bet you I just did, didn't I? Of course, I bet I did. I hope I didn't. Huh. Oh no, it's right here in front of me. You guys are probably sitting there looking at it going, ah, Crystal, it's right there. So now I'm going to do a little bit of grass. So I'm going to start with my lightest. And then we're going to do just a little bit of light. Just a little bit. So I'm going to tape this down. So this doesn't move on me. And then I am gonna put a piece of paper over the top of this so that I don't accidentally make a green cloud or anything else. Okay. So now I'm going to take the Shabby Shutters Distress Oxide. Okay, so I'm going to go in very lightly. Okay. All right. Now we have a layer of that. I'm only going to do 2 layers of grass. I'm not going to do an overkill. I'm going to move this up very carefully. Now, I'm going to do another layer. Okay, and we're going to do Fake Plant, which is a darker green, of course. Actually, my dark just covered my lighter color. Maybe I should have went light over dark. Oh well. It's okay. It looks good. It'll lighten up here in a minute. But it still looks good. So now we get to make clouds. My favorite part. No. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do a sun or not. Actually, come to think of it. So there is my grass, so you guys can see there's the grass. So let me wipe this up a little bit. Okay. Get this green ink off of the grass so we don't get it anywhere else on the cardstock. Okay, so now we're gonna do low clouds. And we're gonna start about right there. I'm going to cover those stars, so we don't want to add stars. And I'm going to go, let's go with a row of, let's start with dark. So we're doing prize ribbon. So these both are my new ones, prize ribbon and salvage patina. Okay. Okay, now we're going to move this up. Then we're going to do our lighter blue. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and pause while I finish the clouds, all right? And then I will show you when I get it done. Okay, y'all, we're back. So I finished doing the sky, and now I cut out the hot air balloon, and I got that posted on some double-sided foam tape. And I finished the sky, filled in my cracks and all that, and now I'm going to add a couple birds. And we'll do that, and then we'll be done. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Gina K slate gray here with my little Ranger okay. And then let's go ahead and add a smaller bird. Okay. Okay, so now all I have to do is find a sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and lift you up so you guys can see the card. So there is the card. All I have to do is put it together and it will be done. So I will find a sentiment and I will take a picture of this card when it is completely finished and add a sentiment to it. And I will post it in my Crystals Creations group on Facebook. And I will put that in the description box as well, the link to that. And you guys can join me in my Facebook group as well. It is a group where I really don't have a whole lot of rules. You can post your cards there. If you want to sell your cards there too, you can. I am going to make it easy. If you have cards you want to sell there, you can. I'm going to try and help you guys out as well. So anyways, have a good weekend and have a good and safe and happy Halloween for those that celebrate Halloween. So be safe. I'm going to go decorate outside after I get this posted and stuff like that. So be safe, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye. Now, let's see if I can figure out how to stop this. Love you all. Bye.